Hello, hello. I have a question for you. Can anyone, any woman, can they build a leaner body? You're in my ear. Can they build a leaner body? Can not. So what I have, hold on, because I have a bit of return because I can hear my own voice. Can hold on. This is it. And I was muted. Independent of their genetics, independent of anything. A genetic, the train at home, the train at gym, can they build a lean body? I love Sophia said yes. So I'm gonna give you the straightforward answer in today's life, okay? Because my idea is to come to you and not be nice, but tell the absolutely truth. Hello, hi Roxy. It's bring it to you the absolute truth because I've been doing this for over 15 years. And all my 15 years, what I did was I selected about eight profiles of women that we're going to talk about today. And then we're going to go over every single one because I want to come here and say, hey, did we? Can anyone build their lean body? And when I say build a lean body, it's a lean and sustainable lean body. So we're going to do this. And Isa, why are we doing this? Because this is the first warm-up live for the masterclass. Isa, what's a masterclass? Look, on August 22nd, 24th, and 26th, the week of August of 22nd to 26th, I am going to be hosting an event called the Look Leaner, Feel Stronger Masterclass. And that masterclass is when I go and I open my entire method, my entire training method, my entire coaching method for you to help you understand and to help you see the path of how to build a leaner body. Deal? Okay. And Isa, how do I sign up for? The sign up is on my link on my bio. Okay. So if you're watching here on Instagram, it's you go on my bio as soon as we finish this live and you just need to click there and sign up. You see it's free. It is free. It's online, but you still need to register because I have a bunch of materials. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to send it to you. So you need to go register and you also need to be in a Telegram group. And the cool thing about this is I actually ask your opinion in order to build the masterclass. So look how cool. You're going to have an option of have a questionnaire. And this questionnaire is super important because I need to know exactly how to help you in order to build a masterclass because I adjust the class for your needs. So if you're tired of wasting time and you're like, I want to know exactly what to do and I want a path, a clear, simple path, the masterclass for you. I promise you're going to absolutely love. Okay. So that's the idea of those lives. I'm going to do 10 lives before the masterclass because I need you to get to the masterclass already understanding things. So because there I'm going to teach you a bunch of stuff. That's why it's a 3-day event. And that I'm going to give you this step by step. But if you come to the warm-up lives, if you come here and if you get those concepts before even going to the masterclass, by the time you get there, everything's just gonna fit and turn the keys on your head. Deal? So that's why the warm-up lives are here. And this is the first one. And we're gonna be the first one, and make sure you go there and you sign up. Why? Because I want you tell me that you are committed. You want to change. Because if you don't want to look leaner and feel stronger, I have no idea why you're here. Because that's what we do. Okay, I teach all my girls how to look leaner and feel stronger. If that's not your goal, you shouldn't be here. Deal? You're gonna find somebody that is going to absolutely help you. So I want to get started. Okay, we're gonna get started with the content, and I want to start by saying, okay, first, Isa, what is a leaner body? right? What is the definition of a lean body? What is to you means a leaner body? And what is the difference between leaner body and weight loss? It's a great, absolutely, absolutely great question. Look, weight loss, I say, in order to lose weight, it's fairly simple. It's harder to maintain, and you know that, but it's fairly simple, right? You just need to starve and you lose the weight. But the problem that we have is the maintaining. How can we maintain this? And what do you, if you think about is how many times you have lost your weight and you end up gaining back. And that goes in that yo-yo syndrome that we talk about so much here, is when you gain the weight and you lose, and then you can maintain the weight that you lost and you end up gaining weight again. And if you think about it, the entire planet is having this problem. The entire planet is having the problem with the, I'm gaining weight. The obesity rates are going to the roof. So if you ask me, is that simple? No, it's not simple. It's a little bit harder, but it can be doable. It's doable. But when we're talking about build a leaner body, okay, because one thing about the weight loss, when you lose weight like this, especially when you decided to cut your food so much or decide to take a carbohydrate, especially right now, out of your diet, and you go crazy on the training, you end up not losing fat, you end up losing muscle, you end up losing water. And most of the people, when they follow strategies like this, they end up not liking the way they look, right? So what do you need to do? How do I lose the weight in a way that I really like it? That's why we came up with the concept of the leaner body. Imagine that you're building a body that instead of you going to the gym, killing yourself on the treadmill, killing yourself on the cardio machines, training like crazy, chasing the calories, you're building a body that is actually going to do this for you. You're building a body that is going to create what we call like the fat burning machine inside you, because that is the idea of the leaner body, is to spend the time training. Oh, is that a magic pill? Hell no, it's not a magic pill. You got to put the work. But once you do the work and you do the work correctly, because most of you guys are already putting the work, but you're not seeing the results, right? So once you understand that, okay, instead of chasing the calories and burning the calories, I'm actually going to build a body, train to build a body that would burn the extra calories, the extra fat for me when I'm not working out. And you're like, okay, that makes sense, right? Because it's a completely different approach that we've been listening so much. Okay. Now, Isa, can I just lose weight? We're talking about difference between weight loss and building a leaner body. And if you like, Isa, can I just lose the weight without training? Yes, you actually could lose the weight without training. But the problem with the weight loss is like we talk about, you end up losing muscle, you end up losing water. And when you do this, most of the times you don't like the way you look. Because I have girls who came to me and they were like, Isa, I was able to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks, but I hated the way I looked. And I was like, how fast did you gain it back? Because it's about how fast we're going to get it back, right? When we do crazy strategic like this. So, and you're like, okay, and now can I lose without the training? Yeah, you can lose weight without the training. You're not going to like the way you look after, but yes, you can. But can I build a leaner body just with the food, with like an okay training? Absolutely not. You need to take serious the food. You need to take serious the training. You need to lift heavy. And there's a bunch of little things that I'm going to explain in a masterclass, okay? In detail, I'm going to break down the entire method that I use there. That's why you need to sign up. That's why the link is in my bio. Okay, so you're like, okay, so let's go. Now, I told you I'm going to bring eight profiles of women that I believe that can look leaner, and I believe that they cannot look leaner. So the number one thing, the number one person, the number one profile is that they want to have a lot to lose. Isa, can you explain a little bit better? Yes. So that person that has a lot to lose is that person that gain a lot of weight, and they have a lot to do. Can this person build a leaner body? Hell yes. But one thing that that person needs to understand is they need to have a lot of patience. It cannot be overnight. It's not a magic pill. But if that person learn how to stick to the plan, okay, because this is very important. We're going to talk about so much this during this week and during the masterclass. But if they learn how to stick to the plan, they will be able to build a leaner body. Is that going to be faster than somebody has a lot less to lose? No. But can they build? Yes. I have girls that lost 40 pounds and look absolutely stunning. I'll show their pictures then, but absolutely stunning from 40 pounds, okay? 50 pounds. Okay, now the number 2 profile is the skinny fat one. Isa, what is a skinny fat? So have you met that person that in clothes, they look thin, okay? They look small, but normally the butt's not shaped when they put a bikini, or even when they take their clothes off, they don't feel as comfortable because they don't feel like their body a little bit toned. They feel that they have a lot of cellulite, the butt's a little flat, right? So this is what we call the skinny fat girl. The skinny fat girl, can they build a leaner body? I'm gonna say yes, but it's tricky. So you need to have a strategic, you need to be very strategic what we do with the skinny fat one. Because if you think about the skinny fat has a high percentage of body fat. And a lot of people that come to me and they're like, okay, I'm skinny fat, I look great in clothes, but when I put a bikini, I don't feel comfortable. And I'm like, okay, because I feel that I have a lot of cellulite. And when you do this is so, so important. A lot of people come to me and they're like, oh, I need to gain butt, or I need to gain legs, or I need to be a little bit more toned. And they go and they start eating more. The problem with this is if their body fat is a little bit high already, what happened? They end up gaining a little bit of weight. They end up gaining fat as well. So it's not going to be as simple, but it's doable 100%. Now, the number 3 profile is the bariatric girl, the girl that had the weight loss surgery. Can they also build a leaner body? Same thing with the skinny fat one, because normally when they lose their weight so much because of the surgery, they lose so much muscle mass. So it's a little bit trickier because their nutrition is going to have to be a little bit different. We need to make sure they are gaining muscle, make sure at the same time they're burning a little bit of fat. And I have a lot of girls who come to me and ask about skin. And I say, most of the time, it depends of the person, right? But most of the time, sometimes they even have to do a little bit of surgery. Not a little bit of surgery, a surgery. They have to do a surgery because to remove the excess skin. Because when you gain the weight and you lose really fast, sometimes you lose the elasticity on your skin. And most of the times they have to do a surgery. But can they look leaner? Can they build this body? 100% yes. So this is interesting. Then you start thinking about, okay, and once you start looking to see if you can can fit in any profile. And if I don't see your profile, if I don't say anything, you're going to comment here and let me know. So now I love this one. The number 4 is the 40 plus girls. Because I am telling you, is this possible? I have this question so much time. So much. It's so much I can speak today. I have this question so much saying, Isa, I'm past 40. Can I still build a leaner body? What do you think? I want to jump in the comments. What do you think? Can they build a leaner body? Look, I am 30 a bunch. 7, I think I'm 37. So I'm 3 years from now. Do you think I'm able to build a leaner body? Hell yeah. And the only thing I'm going to say here is you cannot, it's official, you cannot use your age as an excuse anymore. Because I have so many girls, I work with so many beautiful, amazing women that is past 40, that is past 50, that were able to build this beautiful, amazing leaner body. And they're feeling so much more freedom with from the clothes that they use to the food that they eat. They don't have to be scared of the food anymore. And that's a beautiful thing. That is absolutely a beautiful thing. But one thing that I understand, and I listen so much about the girls over 40 and over 50, we're gonna get there, over 40, over 50, is that I eat healthy. I do a workout, but that's not enough. Look, eating healthy doesn't mean you're eating the correct things. And doing a workout doesn't mean, we're going to talk a lot about workout versus training during this week, but eating, doing the training, moving your body, that's not enough. You need a strategic approach in order to build a leaner body. You need a strategic approach. And once you do this, you start understanding. You're like, okay, just moving my body is not enough, especially when we start seeing the premenopause and the menopause effect, which is suck, but it's true. But if we work now and we prepare our bodies, it's going to be so much easier. So much easier. Now, let's go. Now, I have number 5. I said there's 8. Number 5 is I hate the gym girl. I have girls to me who come to me say, I hate going to the gym. I don't like it, those men. I don't like the sweaty bench. I don't like it going there. I don't feel comfortable. I just don't like going to the gym. Can I still build a leaner body from home? What do you think? Can you still build a leaner body from home? Let me know. Put it here. I'm going to say 100% yes. Because look, I'm going to say 90% of my girls now, they started to train at home, because once they understood that, they're like, wait a minute, I don't actually need to go to the gym. I don't actually need to be there. I don't need the machines. We can absolutely build a lean body from home. 100%. Remember that girl that I told you about, the 40-pound Shan? Shan built her entire, she lost over 40 pounds. She went from, I had to show her picture. She went from not controlling her food, not training at all, from like a beast. This week she sent me a message saying she cut her finger and she was upset because she's going to miss 2 days of training because of her finger cut it. This is what I did, and she did from home. But again, can I just look, for example, you don't need the machine. We're talking about the machines. You don't need the machines in order to build that lean body. I'm going to give an example of a Bulgarian split squats, okay, which is a great exercise, a really, really good exercise. Can you do it at home? Yes, you can do it at home. Can I just do the Bulgarian and be okay? No. And that's the whole point. It's not the exercise. I get this question so much. Isa, what is the best exercise? It's not that exercise. It's how many reps you're doing, how many sets you're doing, what's the rest, what are you going to do after? What is the progression of this exercise? You see, it's not a magic exercise. It's not you go home and you just do that thing. It's the progression, it's the plan. Does it make sense? Okay, now, very, very important. Think about exercise as medicine. When you go to you're sick, you go to the doctor prescribe you, here, this is what you're going to take in X hours, and you're going to do this, and after you're going to do that. Is the same thing with exercise. But a lot of people think it's just like, okay, I'm just going to go home and do some HIIT and doing those little jumps and doing those stupid burpees that I'm going to talk crap about burpees a lot. And you do just the hoppy here, hoppy that with no weights. And when you do this, you're not going to build a leaner body. Okay? This is very, very important. The HIIT, the one that you're very excited that you're doing, that you're hopping, that you're not lifting heavy, that is not going to get the leaner body that you want. And I am sorry for coming here and saying that and throwing this cold water at you, because I know that a lot of you guys are training hard, are killing yourself, are doing so much cardio, are doing so many hops. And the only thing that's going to give you is, it's going to get you tired, but it's not going to get you lean. You? Oh, now, number 6. We're almost done. Number 6, the gym goers. The gym goers are that girls that they go into the gym, but they're not seeing results. And now I'm asking you why. Why they're going to the gym and not seeing the results? Maybe they're doing few things. Maybe they don't have a plan. Like we just talk about this. They don't have a plan and they're hopping from one machine to another. I say that they go to the gym and look like a freaking Disney park. And they go to one machine, like they go to another machine, and they just go around with no direction. And they're just hopping from one side to another. Or they spend most of their times in a cardio machine, doing cardio after cardio. Can they build a leaner body like this? No. Oh, Isa, how I'm going to do it? Come to the masterclass. There, I'm going to explain to you exactly everything. But I need you to have those understanding before you get there. Because when you get there, I need you to understand the things that I'm saying. Deal? Awesome. Now, number 7. We're almost there. Number 7 is the scroll syndrome girl. What is this scroll syndrome girl? The one that she can't focus on anything. She just look one thing, want that solution. And she goes to that solution for 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. And she's like not seeing the results she wants, and switch one. And then switch to another one. And switch to another one. She don't understand that she spent so many years getting to that position where she at. Think about this. And now she wants results in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 3, in a month. Do you see my point? It's like you spend years of your life getting to the point that you are right now, and you're going to and you start a new program, and you think in 4 weeks you're going to see the results, and maybe sometimes the program is not the way you're supposed to do anyways. Right? So unfortunately, this is the scroll syndrome girl. If she won't change right here, there's no way she can get later. Because she would not, she refused to stick to the plan. She has that shiny object thing, the syndrome, that same thing with the scroll syndrome. You see something shiny, you run there. You see something shiny, you run there. And you keep switching from one thing to another. It's one day it's keto, another thing it's intermittent fasting. And then it's going to be low carb, and it's going to be so many strategies out there, and you just don't stick to one. And in fact, sometimes you do stick to one, but you stick to the wrong one. The last one, the number 8, is the roller coaster girl. What is the roller coaster girl? Roller coaster girls, let's say she comes to my program. She signed up for the Leaner, Stronger, Smarter. And she started really, really hard. And I say that you're gonna train this much, and you're going to do this much of cardio, and you're going to do this many training. And she does double, because she wants fast, and she wants to go up really quick on the roller coaster, and she wants to do everything at every time. And I tell them to walk 6, 7, 8,000 steps. She does 12, 15. And then one day, this girl goes to a restaurant, and everybody's ordering a dessert. And she decided to order a dessert. And then when she orders a dessert, what happened? She's like, oh, screw this. I already ate this. I'm going to kick and eat anything that I want. I'm going to do anything. So now the problem with this girl is that for her, it's 100% or 0%. And once she maintains that mentality, she just quits. And when she quits, a few months later, she's going to show up in the group and I say, Isa, I want to back. And I'll be like, let's go, follow the plan. And again, she won't follow the plan. She wants everything so fast. And once you do this, and once you don't follow this strategy, you start doing things that it's not even your time. I actually In the Lean and Strong and Smarter, what I do is even the steps, they have to earn the right to do that. They take more, they do more. Okay. And the problem with this is if they don't, and this is very important, can they never build a lean body? The roller coaster girls is they can't. But there's one thing, they can, but they have to change their mindset. If they don't change the mindset, there's no way in earth they're going to be able to build that lean body that we talk about so much. Okay. Once they did, and I have girls that did. I have girls that started like this, but they listened and they were like, okay. And once they lower, and look how beautiful is that. Once they lower down their percentage body, once they lower down the crazy exercise that they were putting on top of the program, they start having better results. So it's about how to do it, and it's about how to do it, and it's about how much to do it. So all this have an incredible effect on your body. Deal? Beautiful. So now let's talk a little bit. We talk about the one that have a lot to lose. And if you just got here now, watch the whole thing. The one that has a lot to lose, the skinny fat one, the weight loss surgery. We talk about the 40 plus, 50 plus, and we talk about the I hate the gym, and the one that goes to the gym but is a program hopper. And we talk about the scroll syndrome one, and we talk about the roller coaster girls. Very, very, very important. All those, they were able to do it, but the two last ones, the scroll syndrome one is the one that I worry the most. And if they really don't change, there's no way. There's no way in earth, if you're hopping from one thing to another with no direction, you're going to build a lean body. That body that burns the calories, that burns that when it sets you free from the crazy diets and from counting calories. Now, Isa, I understand. I fit in some of them. I actually don't fit in some of them. Now, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to build this. This is literally why I want you to come here first, and I want to explain those things to you. And I want you to sign up. The link is on my bio. You just need to go there and sign up. But one thing I have to say, once you sign up, I want you to come, but I want you to come prepared. And I want you to come and show up fully. I want you to lock that room and then say, I am going to watch this thing because I'm going to do this for me. Because I am a freaking tired and exhausted of keeping trying those things, of doing the roller coaster thing. And I know I need to change my approach, because look, we can't keep doing the same things expecting different results. I love you so much and I need to see you. Look at this. I really need to see you. Okay. So thinking about this, I want you to do that for you. Nobody, to you, because you deserve, because most of you guys are doing the work. You are showing up, you are training. And some of you guys, I know it's really hard to find a time on your schedule, but there are strategies that will make your life so much easier. And I'm going to explain to you the entire way I work. I'm going to open my entire method for you. Where? In the masterclass. The link is in my bio. Look, we got this. Okay? We're here. We're together. And I'm going to get you out of there. But I need you to come with me and do your 50%. I tell my girls all the time, it's never going to be 100% here. It's going to be a 50-50. I'll give you that way. And you show up and you lift the weight and you eat your food. I can't eat the weight. I can't eat the food for you. I cannot lift the weight for you. But if you're absolutely sure that you want to change, that you're tired of keep trying, not seeing the results, come to the masterclass. Deal? I'll see you tomorrow. I will post on my stories what time tomorrow's live is going to be. Today was like a pop-up surprise. But if you're not in the Telegram channel, hurry up and go to Telegram, because this is really nice and cool, because we can actually talk to each other there. Deal? If you just got here, if you haven't watched the whole thing, Go back and watch because I'm putting it on my Instagram and on the Facebook too. I'll see you soon.